Hey everyone, welcome back to the Automation Question of the Week. My name is Sean Tierney from Insights in Automation, and it's been a while. We're working on so many projects here behind the scenes that it's been a while since I've been live with you guys. So I hope you are all doing great. And I'm just checking to make sure, because I'm here by myself, that my audio levels are working. I can see people saying hi in the chat. How you doing? I'm waiting on one of the destinations here. Yeah, it looks like video's working. We did have an issue where the video wasn't working with this new setup 1 week. So I think we nailed that. So in any case, let me close that preview down and let's go ahead and get into the question of the week. And let me click over here and do this. And I just want to remind you, on Wednesday, we released our latest version of the podcast on TIA Portal version 20. Some people were asking, hey, when does it come out? It comes out on December 5th. I thought it was already out. So my apologies there. I didn't even think about asking that. Also, just want to remind you guys, I'm still soliciting votes in my audience choice poll for 2024. This helps me know what vendors to focus on for 2025. So you can see, got tons of vendors on there for you to pick from. You can pick your top 3 favorite vendors, and I've extended voting, so you can vote after Thanksgiving as well. But you can see the links, all the links here, to all the different polls we had this year. And I'd love it if you guys could go there and let me know what vendors you prefer so I can make sure I'm covering them in 2025. So with that said, I can see Shahab. Yes, your other question I'm actually covering today. So thank you very much for the question. I think it was a great question, actually. So in any case, here it is, right? This is the question of the week. And this is, how do you get Studio 5000 Logix Designer for free? Now, I've reworded this because I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. But in any case, I have just updated some of the lessons in the Automation School. I actually haven't updated them all yet, but I've updated all. So if you're in any of my PLC courses at theautomationschool.com on Rockwell Automation Products, you're going to get this new lesson 102, okay? And I got a lot more lessons coming too, but I'm the only one here, so they happen as they happen. But in any case, let me see if I can switch over to the slide from one of those lessons. Are you guys seeing that? Okay, great. So unfortunately, there's no way to get a free copy of RS Logix 5000 or Studio 5000 by just going to Rockwell's website and clicking on a link. Now they did, and I didn't get a chance to check, but they had actually made a free trial version of Logix Echo available free of charge on their website. It's like a 30-day trial, and that's really cool. I wish they would do that with all their software. So many of you may have seen my other episodes where I talked about how you can get Connected Components Workbench to program the Micro 800 and the PowerFlex drives and other stuff for free. And you may have seen my video about how to get the MicroLogix 1000, 1100 and emulate software for free. And so I cover that. But when it comes to Studio 5000 Logix Designer, there's no link. So let's talk about a few different ways you can get it for free, and then we'll talk about the different packages that are available. Now, I'm going to start with grace mode. So a lot of people don't know about the grace mode or grace period. This was added several years ago, so that really soon after they went to the new activation scheme. And the reason for this is, look, you're working in the middle of the night, your activation's on your laptop crashes, what do? You're going to get this very expensive, maybe multi-million-dollar system up and running. Well, grab another laptop off the shelf, install the software, and it will run for 7 consecutive days free of charge, full featured. That gives you the time to get through your emergency, and then you can worry about resetting your activation with Rockwell during normal business hours. So that's called grace mode. Now, for grace mode to work, you have to have access to the installation files. There's no way to download them for free. So you would already have to kind of own the software or have a copy of the software. In that grace mode, after that 7 calendar days expires, it's done forever. You can't do it again. So in any case, that's number 1. Number 2 is temporary activations. Now, a lot of my students have trouble getting these from the distributors because they're talking to sales. They're not talking to the PLC or PAC control logic specialist, right? So if you are a prospective customer of Rockwell, normally back in the 90s, you would call up and ask us for a CD. I have a ton of these CDs left over. I love these old things, but I'm going to donate them to the Automation Museum when I get that up and running. But in any case, we used to hand out the CDs, right? We'd give everybody a demo CD. And when those went away, Rockwell came out with this temporary activation thing. It actually works pretty good. If you get in touch with the right person, you say, hey, I want to try this. I want to evaluate your software before buying it. And so they fill in all your information. You do have to have a company name. Now, in the United States, every person can use their name to do business, right? That's a legal way to do business is with your name. Now, some distributors don't deal with small accounts. They only deal with big accounts. I think that's dumb, but that's the way it is. So you may not be big enough as Mr. Sean Tierney to get business with them. As a matter of fact, a lot of times I buy used stuff because I can't get the attention of the large distributors because I'm too small. So in any case, having said that, if they don't let you use your name as your company name, you're going to have to use a company name. It's not for recreational use, this software, it's for business use. But in any case, if you request a 30-day temporary activation, now if you're looking for Studio 5000, ask for Emulate 5000 too, because why not? If you're only going to get 30 days to use Studio 5000, you might as well get Emulate 5000 at the same time or Logix Echo at the same time for 30 days. But again, this is like a one and done. This is not a keep going temporary activation. This is a, hey, I'm evaluating the software for 30 days. And in any case, the 30 days starts the day you receive the email. I really, really did not like this when they made this change because I used to request a temporary activation and then, I'd get busy, a couple months would go by and then I would use it for whatever I was doing, free coverage to sponsor Rockwell stuff for free, So in any case, yeah, so that's a big thing you got to remember. Now, if you're looking at buying the software, some of it's very affordable, okay? For instance, if you're just using CompactLogix here, you can see Studio 5000 for CompactLogix. Again, this is a slide right out of my course. You can see the mini edition. This is only like $400 a year. So if you wanted to spend a year using LadderLogic for the CompactLogix, you can get Studio 5000 Mini, and $400 later, you got a year's worth of use. That's not horrible. I still think the PLCLogix 5000 that we sell at the Automation School for $300 for a lifetime copy is better, but that's 100% simulated. It doesn't connect to real world things. But in any case, and then of course you have the light, the standard, let me just take my whole face out of here. You have the standard, the full, and the pro. And there's legacy versions. If you have anything that's lower than version 20, you have to spend extra money for the legacy versions. So what I'm going to do here is these lessons I'm filming and about to release, maybe this afternoon, maybe Monday morning, I'm going to include links when they're released. These will be free preview lessons in my courses. So whether you want to know about MicroLogix, ControlLogix, CompactLogix, if you want to get up to speed on the software and what it costs, I will add all those links after the show as soon as those lessons are up. Those lessons are free preview lessons because a lot of people want to know before they take the course, hey, what do I do for the software? And no, the software is not included with our course because almost all the software is 10 or 15 or 100 times more expensive than our courses. So no, we do not include the pro edition of the software with our little $99 course. So I always think that's funny when people ask me. And I know some people break the software licenses to do strange things. We don't do that. Everything we do here at Insights in Automation is 100% ethical. Why would I take the risk? I don't know. But in any case, that's it. That is today's. Let's see what else I have up here. So I'm going to jump right over into, that's not what I wanted to do, but you can see some of the pricing there. I wanted to jump over to back to here. So a couple other things. So we're going to roll right into the questions and answers for members here. Right after this, if you have a cup of coffee every week that you can give up to support the show, then you can join the question and answers. And once Q&A is done, this is live Q&A, we're going to run over to, and that's where you can sign up for $10 a month. Then I'm going to run down to the training room and I'm going to do an hour of live Q&A with students. So I'll be sitting in the Teams meeting, working on my lessons. Any students can jump in. If it's a lesson 111, I believe. If you see 111, then you qualify for this weekly free hour of consulting, Q&A questions and all that over at the Automation School. Again, that's students only, but that's something I try to do every Friday. I think I skipped a Friday a couple weeks ago, but try to do it every Friday. And with that, that's the end of the question of the week. I know I'm going and going and going, but I want to thank you all for watching. And until next time, peace.